I'm just like, what is it? How did so many people watch it?
Yeah. There had to have been times where you read a script even as a kid and were like, really?
We are joined here in the Viffer by Timothy Brown, everybody.
Like the hairdo.
Yes.
A lot of you got the hair going on point.
She's
there.
excited about the mail. She's must have one that publishes
ponytail.
Trillion House or something. I like that.
It was Kimmy. Kimmy was reading people's mail.
Oh, that's right. That's
Perfect.
right.
Side ponies, Kimmy. I get it. Nice. Yes.
Loves it. We are joined here by Sean Ehrlich, everybody.
Effort there, bud.
Good job, Sean. You did it.
I watched like 6 seasons of the intro to get down the look.
It's incredibly
Look, it's
nuanced.
powerful.
Incredibly nuanced. It said so much by doing so little.
Sean was using that rarely used Facebook or Netflix button that says only play the intro. Just play the intro over and over again. I don't want to see the show.
That's all I do is watch just intro back to back to back to back.
Also, it's our fault for not coming to Sean earlier with that subtlety. That's our bad. And we're joined in the Viffer by Megan Luce, everybody.
I'll see you on Saturday, Megan.
Yes.
So funny.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. We are joined in the Viffer by Kira Murray, everybody.
And anything but.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I like
That's
that.
about all the planning that it requires. So you're
Yeah.
Yep. And also, really, really cold of you to say you didn't plan anything and then outdo Sean Ehrlich, who's been planning it for weeks. That is real tough. And we're joined here in the Viffer by Patrick Yoakley, everybody.
What's up?
What's up,
The Yokes.
Is that it's just that's the hat you imagine that Full House looks like? Is that you're like, this is a Full House hat? Is that what you're going with?
It's a very Kimmy hat though. Really.
Yes.
Yeah,
We thought they were doing a fur hat takeover. We are joined by Ajay Pillai, everybody.
Look at that. Dodgers and Mets.
And Mets, yep.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
He loves
I
everybody.
go for both. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna turn on my video. I took this picture yesterday.
Oh wow, that's
I sat
into
next
my
to your
dad at the Dodger game last
I
night.
sat
My
next to
dad
Dad
texted me
at
that.
the game last night. It was awesome. He was awesome. I had such fun watching the game with him. He telling me stories about you growing up, showing me pictures. It was awesome.
So Jai, are you watching this show because you met Ben's dad? Is that what's happening? Did he tell
A
you
little
about the
bit
show?
of both. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm saying you now have one. Ben's dad has one more fan than Ben has on this show now. That's great.
Very true. Very true.
There are times where it's really good that this show is virtual, because otherwise I would strangle Bowers. We are joined by Lindsay. We missed you, Jodie Brown.
Yay.
Nice.
Good to see you, Linz. And we are joined in the Viffer by JoJo herself, Josepha Snyder.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. There's even a thought bubble.
Yeah.
How rude.
That is cool. We are also joined by Wendy Swerdlow, everybody.
Woo!
Good to see
Is
you.
Wendy naked? Is she driving her car naked?
I want to
Like,
drive
for a
naked.
second. It was really, I was like, wait, what is happening?
There you go. She's in Key West.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
But-
just
but-
Don't have a phone holder in my car.
But she is doing a very sitcom driving, kind of the steering wheel moving a lot. I like that.
I'll give you that.
Take it out.
Wendy just went over a cliff, you guys. We're now joined. Toons says, look out!
Ah, Toons is the driving cat. There you go. Nice.
He drives around all over the town. It's
Toons.
driving cat. And we got here with the dash cam, it's Dasher Camson.
Hey.
What's up, Dash?
Hey, Dash.
Going on, Dash. Good to see you. And that is the B.
Right.
F. R. Jody, how did you like that little tribute there? To feel good?
Absolutely love that, and the welcome back was much appreciated. So I needed that today. Seriously, that made me smile. So thank you.
Jody, one of the things was funny at Ben when we were at Ben's TV show thing, his late night show thing. There was one of the comics there that just was in love with Full House and you, and then she's like, I even have a tattoo, but it was not your quote, it was the other quote, and she felt so bad that she had. Yeah, well, that's so funny. And maybe I didn't want to call her out on that.
Oh no, I'll call her all day
I just thought it was
long.
super funny. She's like, I love you, and you're like, oh, you have, but you have the other quote on your body.
His name, but she got the wrong tattoo. That's all I'm saying. So
it was so funny. She met her hero, and she had the wrong tattoo on her. You saw her face, like, God damn it.
God damn it. If I had a tattoo pen, she would have let me tattoo her that night with How Rude. I swear to God, she would.
Oh, she would have for sure. And
you know what? I still might do it just because. So.
Hey, I did watch that.
That's why you should carry a tattoo pen around.
Always. You never know.
That's very true. Very true. Mask, tattoo pen, disinfectant spray. You're good to go.
You never know.
That's all you need, really. What else do you need? Other than comics, we're going to get to right now. By the way, we don't have a leady today, so if you guys want to do some shitty doodles during the game, throw some shitty doodles in there. But we got two great comics. Ernie's back. It's Andrew Rivers. How you doing, Ernie? Hi, buddy.
Hello.
I was just saying during the sound check, Andrew, that I'm happy you went through the hockey player stage to the hot pop star stage. You got through that weird hair, and now I get it. I didn't know what you were doing before.
I'm just excited that someone called me hot. I mean, even as a joke, I'll take the compliment.
I'm not joking. I think you look good, man.
I'm glad that's the way Bowers interpreted it, because I was going to say Rivers is the only one still descending into the depths of quarantine insanity. So that's good. It's a good way to interpret it.
I'm saying
it's gone further downhill than you can imagine.
Look, there's a point when you grow your hair out. For a while, you look like you live in Kansas until it goes long enough that you look cool again. And he fought through the Kansas, so we appreciate that. Madison Sinclair's is also back. Always awesome. Madison, how you doing? Good to see you, Madison.
Always back. Andrew, your hair's longer than mine.
I gave you tips on looking sexy if you really want to.
Okay. We look like bigger.
We're like brother and sister over here, so I don't know who that's insulting more, but I'll take it.
It's insulted her a lot.
Thank you. That was implied, Bowers.
Rivers, what is that stuffed animal hanging there to your left? What is that? No, to your left.
Pineapple?
No, the long thing. The long hanging thing.
Oh, this is a jacket. This is my jacket.
From his album when he was spraying.
Yeah, from my first album, which my second album just came out yesterday. I'm still in the closet, but the album is out, so go check it out.
What's the album called?
For the Wrong Reasons.
Woo!
Fair.
Love that.
You know what?
Is it an actual album, or is it an imaginary album, kind of like Bauer's book?
No, I have an imaginary
No,
book.
it's real. It's actually on Spotify and iTunes and Pandora, wherever you get stuff, except for Bauer's album.
Bauer's album is available. He had a real album, just a fake book. His album's Unpopular Opinions. It was #1 in the country. You should get it as well.
That's a very unpopular opinion to put Bowers at #1, but
I sold 38 copies in 2 days, so let's not talk shit about how good my album sales were. Okay, I mean, sure, did I drop an album the week the pandemic started and no one had anything to do? Sure. Did I only sell 12 copies when Tiger King everyone watched? Yeah, let's not feel bad about that. My point is, I was happy I sold 36 copies. So, Rachel, we got any tips coming in before we get rolling on this show?
We do. We had some overnight book sales, Bowers.
Oh, nice.
We had Daniel Graves. Damn, y'all, the non-book jokes were killing me, and then he purchased one.
Nice.
Dana congratulated you on hitting #1 on the New York Times not seller list.
Nice.
And then Ron Gould, he's like, I missed the pre-sale price on Bowers Not Book, but he said he'd not send a second copy for a friend for free for just $5 for no shipping or handling. I already don't have the ebook, and he sent $29.99.
So I added a second fake $5 for the second fake book you don't get,
Yeah.
and people are adding the non-shipping and handling. I love it. That's
We
awesome.
missed the pre-sale price. That makes sense, right? Right?
No, I'm going to not send him 2 copies, so he can have one for him and one to not give to a friend.
For a friend.
That's what the extra $5 is for.
But did you not sign them? Is the question.
I think I will actually sign them. That's going to be the crazy part. I'll email you a signature. It's going to be great.
Have you ever signed an imaginary thing, Jodie? Because I wonder if that's even possible.
I don't know how to answer that question, Ben.
With the truth. All I want is the truth.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you asking
I
if
guess
she's
it
ever...
depends on who you ask, really. You know, whether it was imaginary or not.
Oh. I feel like we just tapped into some dark times here with this answer. I just meant the question very simply.
What happened there?
I've never signed anything imaginary to me. Maybe playing pretend as a child, I signed some sort of, you know, like legally binding contract, but I don't think anything.
Sure.
Yeah. I just wonder if you created sort of NFTs in your youth before they existed. As Patrick Yoakley says, NFTs for imaginary signatures.
I mean, I know that she left a mall full of people imagining they would get her autograph that she had to leave in Iowa. But I keep dropping
you
that
know what?
knowledge.
I signed 10,000 non-autographs that day, and my hands not tired.
That would just suck so much if like people waited in line for hours to get your autograph, and then just as a prank one day you just hovered just above their paper and just and they move along. They're like, what the fuck?
With no pen, but do it and then hand it back and just be like, there you go. And like, do I say she's crazy? Do I just go with it? Maybe.
So you're saying if I'm live,
very Shia LaBeouf to me.
So Ben, you're saying I have a pile of fake books and I take a fake one off the thing and I open it up and I fake sign it and hand it to them as they hand me the money. That's what we're doing. I like that.
That's correct. That's correct. And then in the Jodie example that I just came up with here, I think it would be pretty like brilliant of you to do it, even in any future signing, because they would wait in line, they would get the signature, they would walk away, they would see that you didn't actually sign, and they would think, how rude. Oh, clever. You would see how you pulled it back around.
You tried. No.
That's what we call a yes and no. All right, Rach, do we have any more tips?
We're ready.
You're fired. I fire my assistant whenever anybody insults me, just so you know.
You go through a lot of assistants. Anyway, coming up now, it's one of our favorites. It's Andrew Rivers, everybody. Woo!
All right. Hey, well, it's just where I thought I'd be on Zoom in 2021. Good to be here. Go get the vaccine, you nerds. I don't understand why people don't want to get the vaccine. I know there's rumors that there's like a microchip in the vaccine. I don't think that's true. I do think there's a microchip in the My Pillows. I think that's what's happening. It must be connected to a tiny speaker that just whispers subliminal messaging in your ear every night as you lay down to bed. It's like, the election was stolen. The election was stolen. You're very manly. What do they call those? A white noise machine? It's been a crazy year, but, hopefully we can all take one thing away from this last year, and that's, realizing the things that are actually important to us. And for me, I couldn't have made it through this last year without family, with money. That made me... My brother lives in LA because he directs Taco Bell commercials, and interestingly enough, I've never been in a Taco Bell commercial. I don't know. I thought Hollywood was all about nepotism, but doesn't run in my family, I guess. He's got 2 kids, and they're amazing. I still remember when he told me I was going to be an uncle. He came downstairs after work, and he was like, we're having a baby, and we need you to move out. And I was like, wow, this is how you treat family? This is bullshit. But I'm trying to visit more often now because the kids are 6 and 4 and they can actually, walk and talk and get me stuff from the fridge. But I get worried that I'm going to cause some sort of permanent damage. I had an incident last time I visited. I always I always fly with a full-size pillow. I don't know if that's weird. People look at me weird, but I don't really care. I just smoke a bunch of pot, get a window seat, and then I wake up in a new city. But last time I went down there, the 4-year-old came up to me and she goes, "You left your pillow here last time." And I was like, "How did you know it was my pillow?" And she was like, "It smells like you." And yeah, I was like, wow, she doesn't know it now, but in 10 years, she's going to be at a Kanye show. Like, hey, this concert smells like my uncle. It's very weird. Be nice to have kids of my own someday. Probably won't happen because no one will ever love me, but that's fine. No. You know what? The problem is I get attached too quickly. Like, I just set myself up for the inevitable failure. And, you know, like I imagine a life with the UPS lady every time she drops off a package. But it's been a tough year. I've been depressed, and I'm very lucky I have a good support system around me. I confided in a friend recently. I was like, I've had such bad luck this year. Sometimes it just feels like I'm going to die alone. And he was like, dude, don't worry about it. You know, with COVID and global warming and aliens, we're all going to die together. So that was uplifting. I bought my first air conditioner this year, which is a big deal for me because I live in Seattle. And we're the least air-conditioned metro area in the United States. And people think that's because we're known for a mild climate and we get rain all the time. And we do get a ton of rain, but nobody in Seattle uses umbrellas either. We just like to suffer, you know? That's why we're also known for coffee and suicide, because we just hold things in until it's too late, and then we snap. I said almond milk, fuck you. But this summer was the worst summer we've ever had. We had 3 days in a row over 110 degrees, and it was awful. I had 2 fans blowing on me all night. Their names were Jessica and Lindsay, and boy, you know, that just made things hotter. So I ordered this air conditioning unit, but it didn't even arrive until 5 days after the heat wave. And it's partly my fault because I saw the weather models saying, hey, it's going to be 100 degrees. But every hot model I've ever met has lied to me. So I just didn't take it seriously. So this AC shows up and a week late. And I'm like, great. I'm never going to use this thing. I just wasted $500. That's like 7 Zoom gigs worth of money. And I've used it every single day. At first, I was just trying to get my money's worth, but now it's making me soft. It'll be like 71 with a light breeze. I'm like, hey, let's turn this thing on right now, you know? I used to be like, save the planet. But you know what? The planet sucks, okay? I don't care anymore. Dump my Freon in the ocean. It's over. I don't care if we're turning the frogs gay. I've got to get to sleep at night, all right? The planet sucks. Have you been to Ohio? It's not worth saving, all right? There's like 5 good spots left, you know? Seattle used to be one of them, and then everyone fucked it up, so I'm done. I don't care. I'm doing stand-up until I get famous enough that Elon Musk takes me to the next planet. That's my goal. But anyway, you know, bad time to be a billionaire right now. Well, I mean, it's still pretty good, but there's so much backlash. I don't really get it. Like, if I was a billionaire, I'd build a rocket also, right? Like, give my money back to the people. They're the ones that fucked it up in the first place, right? Why would I pay for your health care because you tried to dunk a basketball in your mid-40s? That's not my fault. All right, thank you guys very much. My name is Andrew Rivers.
Andrew Rivers,
Buy the
everybody.
album. None of those jokes are on it.
Tip jar is open. God, I hope not. Top left hand of the screen. You can Venmo or PayPal or Super Chat. I'm kidding. Those are all
know,
good
it's
jokes.
okay.
It's
I
all
love
good
it.
jokes. Is the UPS lady attractive, or are you just that lonely? Like,
You know, I'm just that lonely, you know?
Yeah. Cool.
I'm like, hey, leave the package around back, if you know what I mean.
The only part I didn't believe about your set, I thought the set was all cool. The thing I didn't believe about was that you have 2 fans. That's the part I didn't believe.
They're imaginary fans, just like your book, you know?
Yeah, well, and then you talk about how the air conditioner made you soft. That's the exact opposite of what happens to Chris LaBelle, but that's neither here nor there. I will say, Andrew, I'm still laughing about Ben. Andrew had the best or worst 2 truths and a lie ever on Origin Stories.
Oh my
I swear to God, these are his 2 truths and a lie. You ready? See if you can get it, Ben. You ready? I
Liz,
have
I'll
hair.
give a prize
Hang on.
to anyone who gets this.
I have hair. I have eyes. My dad is Fraser Crane. That was his truth and a lie, Ben. And I've never had less help. He's like the James Nielsen of Two Truths and a Lie. He gives you nothing to work with. It was
Can
terrible.
we normalize people? Stop asking me on your podcast when there's homework involved. I just want to show up with some stuff that I've already pre-written, or
my bad.
I mean, also we all know that Kelsey Grammer's got a temper, and that's why you're wearing glasses. He gouged your eyes out. I'm saying the eyes is not.
Yes.
I get it.
And I agree, Andrew. If we do all die together, that'll be more fun, and nobody will be sad. That's what I'm rooting for. Asteroid. I'm rooting for Asteroid. Rachel, got any tips coming in?
Yes, we do. All right, Andrew. We had Bunst. Dana Bunst tipped you and said, a note for Andrew. Nerds do get the vaccine. We think science is cool. It's the ninnies that don't. This is to buy some almond milk. Great set.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, bad choice of words there. The nerds are smart, but I don't know what insult you can call someone without getting canceled right now. So I just stick with nerd.
Skeeter. I use Skeeter. Skeeter's like a Florida guy as a Skeeter. Hi man, what you need to go? That guy's we call him Skeeters. I don't know if that's offensive or not.
And Andrew, I'm currently in Ohio, so thank you for that.
You're welcome. No, you should relate more than anybody else.
And he has your location. That joke's about wherever you happen to be. That joke's always about wherever you happen to be.
You've taken trips to Mexico, and now you're in Ohio. Like, what's up with your vacation schedule?
Not vacation. Definitely not vacation, but family. So there's that.
Family without money, that's Ohio for sure.
It makes a lot of sense, right?
Does it say a lot that you consider visiting your family not at all a vacation? Definitely not a vacation.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
Well, especially because I'm here for work and my family's just a perk, if we'll call that that.
Yeah. And not all of us hang out with our family for fun, Ben. You hang out with your family for fun.
Yeah.
Not with more most of us do.
My bad. I'll try to tone that back.
No, it's cool.
Sorry, Bowers, that Ben has a good relationship with his father.
Nope.
Yeah, I agree.
My dad and I went to the Rolling Stones concert on Sunday, and we
All right,
smoked
more
pot
tips,
together
sorry.
at a concert. It was fucking awesome.
I know, man. That's cool.
Nice.
Really fun.
My dad and I argued at a B-dubs a year and a half ago, and I don't talk to him anymore. Anyway.
That's the same idea.
Most families are split up by politics. Bowers is the choice of restaurant. That's what really drives a rift in the family.
Yeah, no, he ordered coleslaw. I mean, fuck you, I'm out. You can't eat vegetables around me, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then Bowers made the terrible mistake of saying that chain restaurants are better and that every restaurant would be a chain if it had more than, and it caused an irreparable rift in the family.
No, my dad loves chain restaurants too. That wasn't the problem.
Okay. My bad. I think I misheard the story.
More tips. Tam tipped you and said, your positive outlook on life is what really helps me get through the day. And I agree. Oh, about Ohio. Tam. Bit rude. You knew I was here.
It's been a while since Rachel's flipped off Tam. This is a big moment. It's been months.
Kim Stewart sent you $10. Your My Pillow voice gave me the creeps. Great set.
That's what ladies usually say about my regular voice, so I'm glad it's a change for once.
Yeah, maybe change it to your pillow talk. Maybe that's your problem, right?
Nah.
The election was stolen. Okay, I've got to go. I got to leave now. I'm going.
That's what I whisper in every date's ear before she comes back. I don't know why they leave all of a sudden.
It's a great wonder, isn't it? Steph Andrews sent you $10 and said, Andrew, take the pineapple down, please, for all things right in the world.
Thank God. No.
There you go. Close.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
no.
Fuck you,
Love you.
pineapple.
Love you.
Jennifer Combs sent you $10. A tip because like this set in your album, you're freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't expecting that. That's very
I know.
Right? Did you hear how hard it was for Rachel to read a compliment to you? That was so hard.
Well,
for
it's
her.
not that it's to him. Our fans are ball
She
busters.
said it as a question. She's like, just like you, your new album is awesome.
She was like, "Is there a typo in here? I don't understand. Where's the insult?"
Yeah.
Just like my album, this set was only worth $10. There you go. I fixed it for you.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Hey, thanks, bye. Tipped you and said, "Come back. You might hate doing this on Zoom, but this is the only chance I've had to see you live." Oh,
I thank you. This isn't live though.
By definition, it's live, dickhead.
Live on the
It's not.
internet.
It's
I mean, I know. I mean,
not
it's
live
live
in
and
person,
recorded, but it's also,
live.
you know.
We definitely said don't mention that this is pre-taped, so we.
Oh.
Okay, we'll give the official.
One
Maybe
goddamn
we
rule,
predicted
Andrew.
this
You don't pretend this
conversation.
isn't live. Fuck.
Okay, fine. Legally, we have to say now SDSC is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
That explains
Just
why
once.
Ben gets laughter when he tells jokes.
Oh shit!
You.
Your album's just been removed from the charts, probably.
we had Steph Andrews to make up for the pineapple, I guess, sent you a boob, which is $80.08, and said, for taking down the pineapple, here's to your first boob of 2021.
Yeah. Well, I thought we talked about that in private. I wish you wouldn't mention that to everybody, but
Also, it's not his first boob of 2021. He has looked in the mirror this year.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is that a weight gain joke, or are you just calling him a boob straight up? Is that what you're doing?
No, just calling him a boob straight up. It's nothing to do with the weight.
I thought maybe he gained some weight and he had some little breasts.
No. He looks very skinny.
He does look just a little svelte. I think he's working out.
You look skinny. I think you look good.
I went for a big hike yesterday, so I'm in good shape right now.
Yeah.
Big hike.
Is that because your roommates told you to take a hike?
My roommates and his parents? Okay.
Hey, come on. They pay for me to live somewhere else. Get a break.
I think if your parents pay your rent, you still technically live with your parents, even if they're not in the place they pay for. What do you
Right.
think?
Just
We have a
right.
ruling on
It's
that?
like a little adjunct sort of location that they can come and go as they
You're
need.
like Kato Kalin.
Right. It's your house, but it's not really like your house. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you live there, but like, I've got keys. So,
Yeah. What we're saying, Andrew, is Jodie would never call your house a full house. That's really what she said.
Oh.
would I? Because obviously he's not living alone. So, no.
Look at him trying to be mad. I love that
So mad.
you were selling it. You're selling the mad, Andrew. I love it. What else
So
we got?
mad.
Rich?
I blame Ben. That's all I'm saying, Andrew. I blame Ben. It's just all Ben's fault.
Is he frozen? No, he's not frozen. He's just.
I can't tell. He looks.
I think he's
Doing a good
frozen.
job.
He's flat for me.
Oh, he's frozen.
No, he's not. Is he?
Well,
really
now's a
frozen?
great chance for you guys to throw all insults Andrew's way.
Frozen? I mean, he's fucking with us. Is he actually frozen?
No, he's
hilarious.
He's
Oh, he just got booted.
Ah, it's so funny.
Oh, wow.
That's perfect that he's frozen, because I was about to tell him to, when he gets all these jokes his way, just to let it go.
There you go.
Okay. We had some
Oh,
generals.
he goes, the power went out. His mom forgot to pay the power bill, so he'll be back in a minute.
How long ago did that start? Because I feel like we've insulted him with like 12 jokes, and like literally I was starting to feel bad, and I'm like, I don't get it. He just made fun of me. I just threw it back, and he was like, kept going, and then Jodie did it. And
Right? Oh, so, yeah, I didn't even know. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, did we break it?
Did we go too far?
No, SDSC's gone too hard. We finally did it.
Finally did it.
Finally broke someone.
Finally broke someone. Well, if it was going to be anybody, Andrews is the best pick to break, I guess. We're going to break
I mean,
somebody.
I had
Goodest.
my money
I didn't say
on Ben.
goodest. Shut up, Sean. I didn't say goodest. Fuck off.
You had your money on me?
Yeah, I mean,
It
yeah.
could happen.
No, not break. Ben's the first one to go broke. It's different. It's a whole different.
Also possible. Also possible. My life's on thin ice at all times, so I fully agree with your assessment.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'm like the Dodgers season. I'm kind of teetering. You know what I mean?
Well, my key is just to always be broke. Then you don't feel bad.
That's
when you got
exactly,
broke
like,
again.
I like
just be
just
broke
living
the whole
on the edge.
time. You know, I have fuck you money the other direction. What are you going to sue me?
Fuck
Come at
you,
me.
Rick.
Oh, you want an 05 Mustang with 350,000 miles? Come get it.
Bart.
Is he back?
Looks like it.
Are you back, Andrew? Does he have more tips, or are we done?
He does have more tips, and we have a couple generals.
Hey, there you go, buddy.
Hey.
What's up? Our best friend's back.
Now he's got a birthday hat on. This is nice.
My my power went out in my house. Mom forgot to pay the bill, so I apologize.
You have light.
Well, it's connected to my laptop, so.
Oh,
It's just a whole
that's true.
situation.
Actually, that's true.
Nice. All right. Well, there you go. Well, we have more tips for you, and then we'll get to Madison. What else we got?
Thank you. I can finally afford to pay the power bill with these tips coming in.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Cass tipped you and said, remember, the only reason it's called almond milk is because nobody can say nut juice with a straight face.
I mean, I kind of feel like we could try. I'm gonna try. I can't do it.
Ben, you need to go downtown to Chinatown and get some nut juice. That's how you say it.
I'm almost able to do it.
Juiced.
Oh,
It's different.
God help me.
Milk me? Did you say, oh my God, milk me? No.
Oh, she said, God help me. She didn't say milk me. Oh my God. Who thought Jodie Sweetin out loud and said, oh my God, milk me? That's what you thought she said out loud? Oh my God, milk me. That's what you thought she said? I mean, by the way, if anybody was going to say it, it would be Jodie, but I don't think that she's going to say that.
Not in this context, for sure.
What context would you say?
I've got nuts, Greg. Can you milk me? Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. I have nipples, Greg. You no, I said, oh God, help me. Not milk me. No, Rachel. I mean, I don't know what's on your mind there in Ohio, but you sound bored, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
I think we have a Jodie Sweetin t-shirt now for SCSC. This is, oh my God, milk me. Sweetin shirt in the merch store. Oh my God, milk me.
Oh my God, milk me.
I'll tell Steve with no context. Oh, geez.
I did this, she'd be 2% into it. Okay, where are we going?
All right, to finish up. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, thanks, bye. Said, give this to Andrew's mom to make sure the power stays on.
Nice.
Thank you.
He tipped that before the power went out. That's how he knew it was coming out.
Knew it was coming. Then we had Samuel Carr send in $14.99 for the Kindle edition of Bauer's new non-book.
Also, Andrew, just because the power's out, feel free and turn the phone horizontally. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
That's how he could look. You see that picture that came up for a second? What a difference a day makes. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the how it started, how's it going? That's really what you said.
Yes. Saw your profile picture for a second there, Rivers, and that's quite a metamorphosis.
Hit stop video real fast, Andrew. Hit stop video real fast.
It's gone downhill. Like I said, I really let myself go and grow and
Amazing Wendy Swerdlow impression.
No, Andrew's as if he was internet was him as a person. All right, let's get to our next comic before this robot kills us. We're coming up next. That's Madison Sinclair, everybody. Woo!
All right, so I have some car jokes that I want to do just because it's a car theme. I got in trouble this week for having car sex. Apparently it's illegal, but I'm gonna keep doing it because cars can't get pregnant. I did see Cars for the first time, and I think it's creepy to see cars personified because I feel like if cars are like human-like, does that mean tow truck drivers are rapists? I read another book besides Bauer's book this weekend. Sorry, Bowers. I was reading Astronaut Wives Club, which is about the wives of the first people that went to the moon. which is it's just a weird angle to take, that it's about like space exploration, but someone's like, let's focus on their marriage problems. It's a really hard read. But honestly, it feels very one-sided. It's like from the side of the wives. And I can't even imagine what it's like to argue with someone who's been to the moon before. Like most of it's about Buzz Aldrin's ex-wife. And I was like, I don't know what those arguments would even look like. Like, are they at a cookout? And is he talking about the lunar landing? And she's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to hear this story again. Yes, Susan, I went to the moon. People are going to hear about it. What are you going to talk about? All your TV shows? By the way, do you like all those channels? Who do you think put the satellite up there? And then he like storms off and he slams the door, but not like out of anger. He's just not used to gravity yet. Very dumb space joke. I have been rewatching Captain Planet because I am alone in this world. Yeah, good. It's good, but it gets weirder than you remember it getting. Like the last season, Hitler is in it. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, Hitler's in the last season of Captain Planet. It's weird because he's not even like really the bad guy. Like he's just like a side character. They invent a time machine. He goes back in time, stops pollution, and then that's the end of the episode. And I was watching it, and the whole time I'm thinking yeah, it's cool that you stopped the destruction of the ocean, but also like, are you gonna help the Jews? You know. And it made me wonder, like, how many other horrible tragedies could Captain Planet have stopped? But he was just like, he's too laser focused in the environmental issues, you know? Like on 9/11 with Captain Planet, like, stopping whalers, you know? It would explain the song, Captain Planet, he's the hero. Think of the whales when you're at ground zero. I hate when guys have been telling me lately, they're like, oh, I'm so disappointed that you're gay now. And I hate when guys say that, because I feel like men should look at me the way that Boston looks at Tom Brady. Like they should like I've been gay my whole life, but I fucked guys for 8. Like I feel like they should be like, she gave us her best years, you know. She's in Florida doing weird shit now. All right. We're grateful to have her when we did. I do hate homophobia, but I have dated women before, so I understand it. I feel like every time a girl breaks my heart, I'm like, this should be illegal on a federal level. We should get the courts involved. I did buy my first strap-on. Thanks. I don't know. I'm supposed to be Caucasian, but I got it in black. But I don't know if we're allowed to do that. Like I know we can't do blackface, but I don't know if we're allowed to do that. But it's powerful. It's like the mask, you know. Like I feel like I put it on, and like I have rhythm. Like I have confidence. I have a better understanding of Kendrick Lamar's music. Stupid. I was thinking about the other day, the last date I went on with a man, he talked about the movie 8 Mile for 2 hours. Yeah, it was a lot. And afterwards he was like, so when am I going to see you again? And I told him, I'm sorry. When it comes to dating me, you only have one shot. I did date him for 6 months. But and I realized I had to end. I dated some stupid guy. Like I liked guys when I did date. I dated guys that were so dumb. Like I dated them just smart enough to where it wasn't a crime. But the last time I saw this guy, I realized I had to break up with him. And then he's like, oh, he goes, it's our 6-month anniversary, which is not a real thing. Thing at all. He goes, we can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? And I told him, I want to go to the Santa Monica Pier and do a bunch of mushrooms, because that's what I do. So we did it, and we walk up to a bubblegum shrimp company, and I didn't know what that was at the time. So we're very high on mushrooms. And I asked, I was like, what's this? And they said, it's a Forrest Gump themed restaurant. And that was a lot to process on mushrooms. And what was weirder is when I looked down, the host had no legs. It's like normally like equal opportunity, you know, like hire people with disabilities, all that. I love it. But like on mushrooms, I was like, we're in the movie, you know? I don't think it's getting out, you know? But there's a lot of things you notice about that restaurant when you're high out of your mind on mushrooms. And the one thing that stuck to me is there's a menu item called Jenny's Catch. And if she dies, she catches full-blown AIDS. It's such a weird thing.
Oh no.
It was, I mean, I'm like, I don't care how good a deal that fish bucket is. I'm not ordering. But I said this to the guy I'm dating at the time. He's I don't know if I meant he's a hardcore conspiracy theorist. And he is foreign. He's from the UK. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like from the movie Forrest Gump. And he goes, well, what are you going on about? And I was like, you don't know what Forrest Gump is? And I was like trying to explain Forrest Gump. And I don't know if you've ever been on mushrooms and tried to explain the concept of Forrest Gump to a conspiracy theorist that's never heard of him before. But there's a lot of loose ends. Like I was like, this one guy knew JFK and Elvis and the Black Panthers. And like, I'm explaining how he's like, that guy sounds really connected. Like, was he in the Illuminati? And I was like, no. And like, by the end of it, I'm yelling at him. Like, Forrest Gump do 9/11. Captain Planet did. So for a very particular reason, I decided to run. It broke up. See, that barely ever. No one laughs at that.
Run, Forrest.
Very discreet reference in Forrest Gump. But you know what? I'm gonna keep saying it because you know what? I'm the chocolates. And you know what?
Is that it? Madison, Sinclair, everybody! Sorry, somebody came to the door. Madison, everybody! Woo! Good job. That was on. Tip jar is open, top left. You can demo or super chat. That was great. My thing with Forrest Gump, I've always said this, Madison. It'd be a completely different movie if you reverse the gender roles, right?
And like people are having sex with someone who's.
Can you imagine if like Forrest, like, you know, had sex with a slow girl?
I mean,
it'd be the worst movie of all time. Be like, yeah, I fucked that Jenny. Be like, the girl with the braces on her legs? Like, stupid is, stupid does, huh? Up top. No, that wouldn't fucking work. They'd have protested the fucking theater. There's no way you could have that fucking show.
She could run away if she didn't want it.
No, she had the braces on her legs. She couldn't run away.
Love the hypothetical though. Great set. Really funny set. Enjoyed that.
It get dark when Madison's up. It's always gonna go dark. She's a dark.
Sure. No, I think we just seemed a little stuck in that moment, so I was trying to help clear us out of there. I also think it's pretty incredible that you dated a man who was obsessed with 8 Mile, and it ended with you having to buy a rabbit for yourself. So
boom. Interesting. And when you told the joke, I'm like, was this joke in 2004? Is he still talking about 8 Mile now? Like, what is happening?
I'm not a smart man, but I know what overpriced popcorn shrimp is.
Dr. Phil or Forrest Gump.
Compare them again for you, but they are similar voices.
You're stuck on stupid.
Forrest Gump's more like, I'm not a smart man, and Dr. Phil's more like, oh, you see, you're not a smart man.
Okay. Oh, and Madison, I think here's the difference. I think you can use the black dick, you just can't use the voice while you're doing it.
Why am I still on screen? Spotlight myself.
Dash, would we agree? Dash, would we agree that's the rules? Is that the rule, Dash? Can you help us out with that? No, that's not the rules? Okay. Can she use a black dick? Dash? Is she allowed to?
Yes. But we must do the voice.
Oh, you have to do the voice.
So you're saying, Dash, it's racist if she doesn't use the voice. Okay, I love it.
Commit or
Cultural
quit.
appropriation.
Commit or quit. I love it. All right. Rachel, what kind of tips we got coming?
All right.
Black tips, apparently.
Just the tip.
You like that?
Just
Literally coming in.
Alexander Breyer wants to know, did you get the Hostess ice cream?
With what? Oh, did no, I did not.
oh, she's on so many mushrooms right now.
Like, what? My joke from 3 seconds ago? Oh, yeah. That was a funny callback to the
4 minute
joke I
Forrest
said.
Gump bit that we're still referencing there? Yeah. The hardest part of that restaurant is on the way to the table, they take you through the wheat fields in Vietnam. That's very intense. Only 1/3 of the people make it to their table. It's pretty crazy.
I've told this story on the show before, but I remember I was at the Bubba Gump Shrimp in New York City, and there's like this 6-year-old little kid, and they have this big thing of ping pong balls that had the Bubba Gump logo on them. And this little kid, like 5, he pulls one and he goes, "Hey, Dad, look, beer pong balls." And his dad was like, "Oh, fuck, this guy doesn't even know what ping pong is. I'm a fucking idiot."
That child was a young Christopher Bowers.
That is true. That is true.
Let's see. We also had Tam tipped you and said, "I'm with you on Jenny's catch." And that's all I have to say about that.
It's not really a fish bucket, right?
Oh,
You had that it was a
like-
bucket of
oh,
fish,
yeah.
Madison. It's not really a bucket of fish is the catch, right? Like comes on a plate, or does it come in a bucket? Because that makes it even funnier if it's a bucket. I think you added that.
It's like fried fish.
It actually comes in a bucket. There's a fish bucket called Jenny's Catch. Okay.
Yeah.
Even better.
Kim Sewer sent you $10 for all the loose ends. Dana tipped you and said, "Trying to explain Forrest Gump to a conspiracy theorist on mushrooms, that could be a whole set." I love it.
At that restaurant, they also say your water will be brought out shortly by our aides. They refer to them as aides instead of busboys. I don't know why they do that. Why they do that.
Well, I worked at Chi-Chi's, like a chain Mexican restaurant in college, and the little Mexican guys that helped you like get your chips and salsa and clean up were called server assistants, but they called them essays. And I thought it was just the racist thing I'd ever heard. I'm like, they're called essays? Really? Like we're in Muncie, Indiana. I'm like, I don't think we should call them that. They're like, no, it's server assistant. I'm like, oh, fuck, my bad.
I'm in LA too long.
Like, my cholo will be back with some water. Calm down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm having so much fun picturing that Madison is on mushrooms right now during the show. It's a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
Jeff Tate is a great comic. You should check him out sometime. But he has a great story about being on mushrooms at the Ohio University Christmas, Halloween party. And he shows up, and there's one of the group costumes were 4 stormtroopers and a Chewbacca in handcuffs. And he was on mushrooms enough that he thought it was real and decided to save Chewbacca. It's a really so he starts punching these stormtroopers, and then Chewbacca starts fighting him. He's like, "I'm trying to save you." He's like, "These are my friends. Fucking quit it." It's a great story. It's on an album somewhere. Jeff Tate, find it and listen to the story. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. It's awesome.
That's so amazing. Let's see. We also had Chili Lee Dog sent each comic $10. Thank you so much. And then a couple generals. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, thanks, bye. Said Bowers, is your new book not fiction or not nonfiction?
It's non.
Not nonfiction?
No, it's just non.
Yeah, it's
That's
that bread that you get at Persian
made of
restaurant.
bread. It's you pull it apart. You can have mango chutney on it. It's a delicious non-book.
Wait. The stepdaughter from Legally Blonde?
That's our show, folks. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Wait. Her name was Chutney. That was a very deep cut. Her name was Chutney. I didn't know what Chutney was. That's the joke I was going for. I was hoping we'd all seen Legally Blonde and remember that, but we didn't. It's okay. You
Joke
put
was
Chutney
not
on
the
what?
chutney slapper. I get it. It's fine. They're not all
What,
chutneys.
mango chutney? What is that?
Oh,
It involves a fruit, Bowers. It's fine.
Yeah.
Never-
Which part's the fruit? The chutney or the mango?
Mango.
How do you chutney a mango? What's the chutney
It's
part?
like it's almost like a jam, but it's got like different spices in it, so it's a little more savory than just like a regular jam. Mango
savory jam is a chutney.
Yeah.
I got it. All right.
I am 10 seconds away from chewing a bunch of mushrooms myself right now. I got down.
All I know is I'm really hungry after this show. That's all I'm saying.
That's standard. A couple more. Alexander Briers Bowers. I just read Disney Plus is not doing a show on your book. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're actually going to make more money from them not doing it than you would if they did.
Listen, I have a show on Disney Plus right now. I second that emotion. That is correct. That is correct. A fun experience, though. You know what I mean?
And then Cass tipped and said, for Rachel and Jodie, because the milk me made me laugh so hard my stomach and head both hurt. One of the greatest mistakes I've made. Or, you know.
And by greatest, I truly mean greatest. Like, thank you.
I was so confused because you said it so seriously.
You said it out loud. Too. Like, that was one of those thoughts where it was like, it would have crossed my mind and then been like, don't say that. That's weird. But you didn't have that moment.
I don't have that.
It, and I was like, oh my God. It's so great.
Oh my God, milk me. What a great.
You know what? Sometimes we can't win them all.
It's Ohio. Just blame Ohio.
Yeah, that's what's coming out. Canucking Crazy tipped and said for Madison for more mushrooms.
Nice.
And then I think we're about ready. I did want to say real quick, there was my niece was visiting and we were doing a roast. Like my twin brother and I and my 9-year-old niece was roasting us with like certain kid roast jokes, right? Like trying to make fun of us.
Sure.
And after about an hour, she comes back. She's like, can I do another roast of you? And I'm like, sure. And she goes, the only way you'd get laid is if you crawled up a chicken's butt and waited. And I go, and my twin brother's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, babe, do you know what that means? She's like, yeah, it's about like calling you a chicken's butt. I'm like, no, it's actually about intercourse. And she goes, what?
Maybe let her be innocent for a few more days. Why do you got to tell her it's about intercourse right away?
I don't want her telling other kids that joke.
I was at a middle school once, and one of the things, they have to name their team, and they have all the colors, so whatever. So this one girl raised her hand, and she goes, 50 Shades of Red. And I go, oh, no, that's inappropriate. And she's in 6th grade, and she goes, why? It's just a book my mom reads. And we were all like, oh, fuck, now what do we do? How do we explain 50 Shades of Grey to a 6th grader? Okay, sometimes when a mommy stops loving a daddy.
All right, guys, the game today is car pickup lines. Here are some unpaid entries I really liked. Randy Longmire's, can I fumble around under the hood and see if there's a spark?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fumble around. And Alexander Breyer, do you want to get rear-ended?
Nice.
Nice. All right, so Andrew and Madison, starting with our video front row. These are the ones we're going to vote on. Tam, kick us off. Or jumpstart us, as some would say. That's car.
Hey, there you go. Boom.
Yep.
I can't see with the virtual background.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Forgot I had it on. I had to bring it back.
Oh.
and then I'm sorry. It's Bowers and back. Floating balls.
I only have 2 balls, Tam. How many balls do you think I have? Why are there so many balls in there?
You collected other people's and painted them red. And now have them floating.
I didn't say they were
other
just your
people's
balls.
Yeah.
Look, she would have stepped
God.
further. All I'm saying is Tam went hard.
Yeah,
hard.
that redefines float tank. I don't like that at all.
Oh.
I guess the main benefit of what you just drew there, Tam, is that Chris's new nickname is Chris 9 Balls Bowers.
Put him in the bucket.
Yeah.
Patrick.
I have game entries.
Oh, you have game entries too.
I was waiting.
I got it.
I'm old enough now I can sit on them so they don't float anymore. But when I was a kid, I hated them floating. Anyway, go ahead, Tam. I just made Frankie Angles groan. You know how gross you got to be to make Angles?
That's a fair point.
Move it along, Tam. Move it along.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I definitely won't go over those humps too fast.
Nice.
And I would really like to handle your curves.
Nice. Those would both work.
All right, now Patrick.
Well, I could probably go on and on. I'm limiting myself to 5. So, all of them are related to my fiance.
Okay.
Can I offer you a space to plug in and recharge?
Oh, nice.
I'd drive 1,000,000 miles for one of your smiles.
Aww.
Will I get a chance to pop your clutch?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
I need some coolant because you've got my engine overheating.
The enunciation there is really what does it.
Yeah, I really thought the enunciation was particularly good.
It's a shade like left of Hannibal Lecter.
A little bit. I'm overheating with some Chianti. I get it.
Oh,
Sounded German to me, like a BMW or something.
Pour the coolant in the basket. Pour the coolant in the basket.
Rubs the coolant on its skin.
Has the engine stopped, Clarice?
And last one. I'm lost. Can you tell me which road leads to your heart?
Hey, if that's the type of shit you got to say to get laid, I'm out.
Well, you are out.
You got to say sweet stuff, I'm out.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Gus.
Hey. I've got one shitty doodle today. It's of Andrew Rivers.
It's a lot like him.
Rose over tacos.
And my entries today, would you like to defile the outside of Steve's Mustang with Air Canada flyers before or after we defile the inside?
So specific.
Yeah.
And would you like to drive with me and Ben Glebe to downtown Chinatown?
Nice heart, Gus.
Stephen Val. Hi.
Hey, baby, pop the hood and I'll check your oil with my dipstick.
Nice.
And is it okay if I park it in the back door?
Mm-hmm.
It's the wig that's doing it for me, though. Really.
Abby, save us.
I'm not sure I'm going to save anything here, but are those your high beams or are you just happy to see me? And do you have a manual transmission? Because I could put your stick in high gear.
Greg.
All right. I got one digital doodle, but you guys kind of covered it, but hook me.
Yes.
Oh god.
All right. Game entries. I got want to take a roll in my cage.
Nice.
And if you can handle the throttle, I'll let the clutch out.
That's pretty good.
Berman.
I got one. You make my heart explode like a Ford Pinto.
It works. Steph.
Since gas prices are so high, I think you should carpool with me to dinner tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, somehow still with like phrases that don't apply to the whole planet. What's a gas pass?
Prices.
Right.
She said prices. She said
I said-
prices.
Oh, I understand.
I said
now.
prices, mate.
Sounds like pious because she said prices, but it said prices is not.
We call it petrol, but I thought I'd say gas to amuse you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you want to go for a test drive? Heads up, I don't have a car, but I promise it will be a bumpy ride.
Nice.
All right.
Nice ones.
Petrol in the States when you just roll your cat down a hill.
Sure, Ben. You live in LA, so.
Ehrlich.
All right, I have one shitty doodle similar to Tam's, but I think a little more realistic. And 2 game entries. Yeah, the weather's really nice. Why don't you drop your top? And can I put my stick shift in your tailpipe?
That's not how that works.
Oh God, no.
Kira.
I'm starting to feel like it's a good idea that you never replied to Madison's email.
All right. I have 2. First one is pretty simple. You put the horn in horny.
Nice.
The other one I have is you can put your key in my ignition anytime.
Nice ones. JP.
All right. I got I don't think you know how bad I need a fill up. And why don't we pull off the track and make a pit stop?
Rebecca.
Hi. You like cars? Want to see my headlights? And objects in the rear view mirror appear closer than they are. Could we get closer?
Dash.
That's some shitty doodles from me. I got in continuing with the theme. They both float down here.
Like they're floating to the side too, like Jodie's boobs when she lays down.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's an unbook, unsigning. This sale does not exist. Andrew getting the not fun getting blown. It's 2 more. I totally said milk me.
Oh.
Captain Planet giving in and going back to punch Hitler in the face.
Hey, fine, pow.
I don't have a...
Nice. Good job.
Megan.
I love
You're
it.
so Megan.
I got 2. My first one is, so do I stick my nozzle in the front or the back? And the second one is, can I play with your lug nuts?
Doing it. Wendy.
So did you know my SUV came with a tent and an air mattress standard? And this one's from a Mazda. Zoom, zoom.
Nice ones. All right. Any other audience members want to do one on camera? Wave at me. Okay, these are the rest of the entries. We have Tina McGillen. Is your battery dead? Because I'd love to jump you.
Nice.
She also had, are you a crash test vehicle? Because I want to drive you crazy and smash you into a wall.
Nice.
Jack had, if you're good with a stick shift, I'll let you put it into 4th. Dave Adler, can I give you a ride in my Volvo? Did you mean Volvo? No. Oh my God, what the fuck is this by? This stick ain't just for shifting, lady.
Lady.
It's the lady for me.
Lady.
Hey, lady. What are you doing?
Lady. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, thanks, bye. Listen, if you want to ride my ass like that, you got to buy me dinner first. I say this all the time in traffic.
I've seen that bumper sticker.
Tam, I'm really good at working a stick. I think that's all of them.
All right. I really liked. I'd like to jump you from Tina. I liked Zoom Zoom from Wendy with the act out. I like the weather's nice. Drop your top from Sean. Greg's handle the throttle. I'll let the clutch out, but I got to give it to Dave Adler for the. I want to take you a ride in my Volvo. Did you mean Volvo? No, I like that one. Madison, what was your favorite?
My favorite was Rebecca's headlight line.
All right, cool. Andrew. Is he here or just like? Oh, he's on.
I have some that I want.
All right, we'll get there in just a second. Jody, what was your vote?
I forgot to vote, but I did like I liked Sean Ehrlich's top down one. That was good.
Okay, Ben.
I like Sean Ehrlich's top down one a lot also, but I also like you put the horn in horny from Kira, but I got to give it to Should I Give You a Ride in My Vulva?
Yeah.
And by the way, as I was writing that one down in my phone, just to show you how these devices and companies created by men do not prioritize women or know anything about women, it auto-corrected vulva to Vulcan. That was something more.
Now, in your
No, I
phone's
think
defense,
it just means
Ben,
what you're more likely to type.
yeah, your
It's
phone knows what
predictive
words
text.
you type. Yeah,
Right.
your phone knows what you type, right? Like
vulva, he'd never be talking.
honestly, if you want to check who someone is, take their phone, type NI, and see what it autocorrects to, and you'll know if they've ever typed that word. I'm not kidding. I'm not wrong. Your phone knows what you've been typing. Type in a couple words and see where they go. Anyway,
I really love.
Why does it always say duck? Because I've never said duck in my life.
That's
Yes,
fair.
that's what I'm saying.
Lie.
That's fair.
Never said ducking anything.
I really loved the engine coolant from Patrick, the high beams, the lug nuts was hilarious. The Volvo as well, but I'm giving it to, oh my God, what the fuck you think's bang for the stick just ain't for shifting lady. But that means Dave Adler is the winner.
Ooh,
Congratulations,
Adler,
Dave.
look at that.
You're the champion of SDSC, Dave. Well done.
You've won 3 Funko Pops of your choice. Just tell us what you want. All right. All right, Madison, you said you had some? You had some?
What did I write? I said the items in this mirror are girthier than they appear. I thought that was
nice.
And I'm not a meter maid, but for $500, I'll let you slip in my handicap space.
Oh my God. Just when you think, okay, I love it. Jody, did you have any?
Was that said to you by the host at the Forrest Gump restaurant? Anyway, never mind.
Not a smart man, Jenny, but I know what a fish bucket is. All right, Ben,
was that an Oprah impression?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and you get a book. All right, who's got left to vote? Right, you voted. We went. The winner was Adler. Okay,
we already announced the winner.
So Ben, did you have any? That was our Matt. Ben, did you have any game entry?
Wait, hold on. Jody's trying to say something.
I was going to say, I think Bauer's book is going to be on Oprah's non-book club. Correct?
Yeah. Well, we're calling her Nopra. It's the Nopra booklet.
Nopra book.
Yeah.
Nopra club.
Ben, do you have any?
Yes, I do have a few of them. They're weird ones.
Right? You got it?
No.
All right, bring us home, Ben.
I got, should we pick up that truck? I mean, it is a pickup truck. I've got, I'm into vintage sex. Like, I love when 92s put their nozzle in me. I've got, now that you pick me up, there's other stuff I can do with this thumb. And last but not least, or probably least, Roadhead. Where we're going, we might need Roadhead.
That was good. I like that one.
Our night king game
will be train pickup lines. Are you a train? Because I want to get railed.
Oh, I thought you were. Would you like to have sex if there's 9 of us here? I thought that's true.
Is it cool if I just hang out in the caboose?
There you go.
Nice. All right, Madison, where do we find you at? How do we follow you?
At Madison Sinclair on Instagram, and also the Bummer Shop. You want to get some booty shorts? Have sad facts on the butt.
Oh, I love that.
Bummershop.com. Yeah.
If you're not following Madison Instagram, you should. She has the darkest, funniest Instagram. Her
great.
They're so goddamn funny. They're great. So thanks, Madison. We'll see you next time. Check out Andrew Rivers' new album coming out. You can find that. What was it called? Terrible Opinions or something? I don't know what it was. But anyway, find Andrew's album. It's out there somewhere.
Your album title. Zero.
I know. That's what I'm joking. I hope they search mine and they find, or they search his and they find mine and they buy my rub instead of his steakhouse. Anyway, Jodie.
Follow Andrew Rivers at Bowers Comedy.
Jodie, how do we find? What do you got coming up?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Jodie Sweetin, and Twitter, and also on TikTok.
Very cool. My Patreon is going to launch Friday, where I'm going to start putting all my social media stuff. And I've been doing stuff on my phone for years. I just didn't post anywhere. I'm going to curate that and put a bunch of shit out. So check that out on my Patreon. It's going to be Patreon/Bowers Comedy. That launches Friday, so check that out. And then Origin Stories tonight with Jenny Z at 5 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check that out. Ben, what you got coming up?
My abortion debate against Charlie Kirk. The whole audio of it is on my podcast, Last Week on Earth. The full videos on my YouTube /BGleeb. You might be there now if you're one of 4 lucky winners. And after the meme went viral, Steve tells me I got to make another meme, and I can't find the time to do it. But I got another Charlie Kirk, me destroying him meme coming soon. And this Saturday is Glebe Off the Top, crowd work and improvised madness at Nowhere Comedy Club. Get your tickets at the website. It is a very fun time. Come join the mad ones. Maybe you'll end up being mayor. Who knows? And that's all for now.
Oh, right. Anything to catch up on before we get the audience center?
Yeah, I just want to plug. So my show that I'm co-producing on Saturday. If you're anywhere near the Cincinnati area, I put the link in the chat. Come on out and hang out with the few of us. There's going to be a couple SDSCers there. And last general, we had Tim Brown. Bowers, don't toy with Adler like that.
From Funko Pops, I can't. I'm writing checks. I can't deliver with Funko Pops. I get it. Audience, thanks so much for being here. We love you guys. We'll see you Friday for Fucking Fan Friday. We're excited for that.
Jodie, love you.
Jodie, good seeing you.
Jodie.
See you next week.
Welcome back from the jungle.
Yes. Welcome back.
All right, guys. I will see you for Fucking Fan Friday. Adios.
Have fun in Cincinnati. We'll see you guys at Origin Stories and on Friday. We love ya. Bye.
Yes, and I just wanted to give you guys an exclusive piece of information to end today's episode with. You guys think the process to writing a non-book is easy. It's not easy. Bowers only got that deal after writing an actual book that got summarily rejected by his publisher. This is the only copy in existence, you guys.
It's in my book.
It immediately gave him a deal to not write another one of these, so it was very exciting. Thank you guys for being with us. We'll see you Friday. Adios.